Hello and welcome to Farmyard Fab. Tonight I'm working on a Grasshopper 725D, a 2020 model, and had a clutch problem. So I just figured I'd make a little video about the best way to get a clutch done in one of these mowers. As you can see here, that's like the stopper that stops from turning and dragging. And the big problem on this unit was the magnet. The magnet was cracked, so I was losing continuity through the magnet and would not kick on. So the big thing I have to recommend if you're doing this job is get yourself one of these or an air chisel and go ahead and cut a little dimple in the pulley, and I'll show you what that's for. So it's kind of a dumb design. You can't actually get the clutch off all the way here because it hits the frame. So I think in the service manual what they have you do is undo this to the point where you can kind of pull it out like an inch or two, like all the way out to here, and then it gets stuck, and then you got to come in here and undo these 5 bolts, and this is a adapter spindle basically that this clutch rides on a 725D. So the purpose of those cuts is so that you can line up the cut right there, and then you can get your Allen wrench in there and loosen it up. And once you loosen it up, just do it a couple turns and then stop, and then just go all the way around, and yeah, just do it like that. And you want to go ahead and do this right away, because I tried doing it just by shoving the wrench in there through like the rounded end, and I ended up mangling up one of the bolts. I'm still using it because I want to get this thing back together, but just don't do that. Do it like this. Just go ahead and cut a little notch out, and then you can get your wrench in there good and solid. And you can take a pick and pick out the bolt. And if you're worried about slipping it and rounding that out, what I did is I took my air chisel and just knocked it on the head of that bolt, and then that's about enough to loosen them up right there. You can about undo them. They're like finger tight after that. So this is going back together now. I still have to take that little tab off up there, get the belts rerouted, and get that cap back in, but this is mostly back together. But yeah, that's my big tip for it. Grind out the little half moons in there. It makes life a lot easier.